Barry Sanders is hands down one of the greatest football players of all time, if not the greatest running back of all time. This card is extremely special to me. It brings me back to my childhood. It's one of the most iconic football cards out there. This was one of the few where you get a guy who's not a quarterback in his card is super desirable. The 89 score is not a card that's extremely rare. You can pick it up, you can actually find it for pretty inexpensive. But if you're building a football card collection, this is a card that to me is a must-have. Now the reason I got this one is Barry hand signed this, and he's got one of the better signatures in professional sports. He actually takes his time, but Barry Sanders was amazing. This guy, he was a lightning bolt. His moves were unlike anything we'd ever seen. He was a small guy. Barry, he played in a time when his offensive line was horrible most of his career, which is just unbelievable. I mean, the defense would be in the backfield by the time Barry got the ball, and he's already having to juke in the backfield. Unlike Emmitt Smith, who was also amazing but had a phenomenal line. Emmitt could basically run straight all throughout the game and amass 100, 200 yards. Barry had to run 7-10 yards in the backfield before he ever got back to the line of scrimmage. But this guy would break off these phenomenal 50, 75, 85-yard runs. It was unbelievable. But I love this card because it brings me back to the days when people chased running backs. Now it's all about the quarterback. But this guy was so amazing. He retired at the top of his career. He just had a 2,000-yard season. And a lot of people were kind of like what we see with Andrew Luck. Now, Barry didn't have the injuries that Andrew Luck had, but people were shocked. The guy's lost his mind. Why did he retire when he's at the top of his game? But the last memories we have of Barry was being at the top of his game, which is amazing to me. But this card is so special. It's a must-have to me for anyone who's building an iconic football collection. And again, it's not a hard card to find. You can find these for relatively inexpensive, but one with a really nice autograph on it. Now that is a much harder chase. And that's why I specifically added this to my personal collection. But I love Barry Sanders. I love the memories that he brought me as a young kid. And you wish that people that grew up not getting to see these guys could understand what it was like to watch one of these greats without just having to go back to the highlight films. Because when you watch somebody live, the energy of it is completely different than going on to YouTube and seeing the highlights that have been compiled. But this card is very special to me. It's an awesome card. I love that it's autographed. Again, his autograph is beautiful. He spends a lot more time than others when he's signing. And it's just a really special card. One of the most iconic cards in the history of football cards.